Can't you believe that October is finally here? I certainly can't. This year is going by really fast, and summer of 2024 has come to an end. Now we are in fall, which means the leaves on the trees will start to turn. They will turn into the beautiful fall colors, which I really love about it. Since it's that time of year again, it's time to bring back the series that I usually do once a year. And let me tell you, the fall color leaves are really starting to show this year. So you know what time it is. It's time to get into my Toyota Corolla, get my seatbelt on, fire up the engine, and go out to Railfanning because... Well everyone, it's that time of year again. It's time for Railfanning in the Fall Season 4. So why do we come along and go to some scenic locations? I'll be in my car with my seatbelt on. Let's get going, shall we? Off we go! Episode 1. Alright everyone, this is it. This is episode 1 of Railfanning in the Fall, Season 4. And let me tell you, I'm definitely looking forward for this season. The fall color leaves are starting to turn, that's for sure. But before we begin, let's quickly review the number 1 spots. So Season 1 was Bloomington Gold Station. Season 2 was Smith Boulevard near Buffalo. And Season 3, which was last year, was the parking lot in Scotch Bluff. But what will Season 4 will look like with a fall scenery? Well, we are about to find out. As usual, this series will go up to the beginning of November. And at the end of the season, we will do another top 5 places to Railfanning in the fall. And as usual, this list will have brand new locations. My goal for this year is to go to more new fall locations that I haven't been to before. And let me tell you, this year we have a lot planned for you. From Railfanning CN, CP, Go Transit, and BCRAIL. Alright, let's kick off Season 4, shall we? So this year we are kicking things off at the Princess Street crossing in Albert. Mile 41.06 on the Ballot subdivision. I'm not going to do an area tour quite yet because this is still pre-autumn. There's a little bit of fall color starting to show up, but it's mostly green here. But you will see the area tour in the next few episodes. Anyways, let's get into the train, shall we? So I caught 4 trains at Princess Street. CN M313, Via 2, and 2 CN Q107s. And all of these was taken during Rail Safety Week. So remember to stay off railroad property. So the first train I caught is CN M313. Going from Toronto to Winnipeg. It was set by 2516, which is a rare C44-9WL. And it has a really associating K5HL horn. And not to mention that the engineer gave me a rave. And trailing second is 3820, which is a GFO. Surprised that it wasn't leading. But I will honestly take a 9WL reader, that's for sure. Anyway, 313 has 101 freight cars. The next train I caught is via 2, going from Vancouver to Toronto's Union Station. It was led by 64-21 with a really awesome horn, and trailing second is 64-59, and that has 21 passenger cars. The next train I caught is CNQ107, going from Brampton to Winnipeg. This had another C44-9WL leader, and that being 2517 with a really also setting K3LA horn. And trailing second is IC2697, and that has 88 dwell cars. The next and final train that I caught here is another CNQ107. This time it had 4-9s, and that being 2616 with a really also setting P5 horn. Trailing second is IC2715. Trailing third is BCRAIL 4646. And trailing fourth is 2660. A 4-9 rail shop for 85 rail cars. And this and the rest of the catches in this video was taken on Sunday, September 29th. After I caught 107, we did the main Railfanning trip. To start Season 4, we went to the Kirby Road crossing in Kirby. Mario 20.67 on the New Market Zone. And this spot is in between Maple and King City. Despite going pre-autumn, the overall scenery at this crossing is really decent. Facing south, there's a lot of trees in the background you can see here, but they haven't turned yet. And some more trees in the distance too. And facing across the tracks to the golf course, there's a lot more trees you can see here. This is also at the south end of the Teston siding. And as a matter of fact, we actually caught a GO train getting into the Teston siding. The downside about going to Kirby Road is that there's no sidewalk to stand, so you're basically standing on the edge of a road. And traffic could be busy here, but thankfully there wasn't much traffic when we went. That's probably because we went on a weekend. But all in all, Kirby is not a bad spot to kick things off. But if we wouldn't come back here later on in the fall, this would have been a much more prettier shot. I wasn't alone when I went to Kirby because my co-authors elevators, Roblox, and more actually drove me. That's because there's fairly limited of parking there. That's another downside. But during this trip to Kirby, we caught 9 GO trains. So let's get into them. So the first train we caught is GO 6313, heading north from Trotter to Aurora. It was led by old cab car 257 with a really awesome horn. And pushing it is MP54 locomotive 681. And most of the GO trains in this video will have 6 passenger cars. By the way, I forgot to mention, for northbound trains, the crossing would take a while to deactivate. So after 681 went to Aurora Gold Station, it actually came back doing an equipment move from Aurora Gold Station to the test and siding. That's because it was getting out of the way for the next southbound train, which is coming from Barrie. And let me tell you, 681 has a really terrible horn. And before that train came along, my friend Elliott showed up.
Again?
So 681's train was stopped at the signals. It was going to be in the siding for 2 more GO trains. And the next train we caught is GO 6916 heading south from Barrie to Toronto. It was led by 601 with a really awesome horn. And trailing in is cab car 332.
He's right here. Okay, he's here. He's basically here.
The next train we caught is GO 6915 heading north from Toronto to Barrie. It was led by cab car 351 with a really awesome horn. And pushing it is 636. And that has 10 passenger cars. After that train went by, 681's train with 257 reading once again departed the Teston siding. It's doing another equipment move from the Teston siding to the Rural GO station. And if you're enjoying episode 1 so far, then please make sure you give this video a really big thumbs up. After that happened, 681 came back once again, heading south from Aurora to Trotter's Union Station. And this is GO 6318. And before 681 came back, Daniel the train nerd showed up just in time for it.
They have a speed restriction in place here, so Okay.
Okay. You're right. I forgot they were so close by.
Alright, where was it? Everything. Yes, okay.
And that's it for 681 and 257.
Michael, are you coming?
No, I'm staying.
All right.
The next train we caught is Go 6317, heading north from Charter to Aurora. It was led by cab car 333 with a really awesome horn, and pushing it is 656. Now here is Go 6320 coming out of Aurora and is heading to Toronto's Union Station with 656's train. The next and final train that we caught is Go 6319, coming out of Toronto's Union Station and is heading to Aurora. It was led by cab car 369 with a really terrible horn, and pushing it is 678. And John L57 was also on this train. He was in the final car before the locomotive. He actually took a video when he was going through Kirby Road. I will show you that ride footage after. Now here's the ride footage. Credit goes to John. So after that train went by, we all decided to call it a day. So Michael drove me back to the King City GO station to pick up my car. And as soon as I was about to leave, I saw that the southbound signal was green on the bottom, which means the next train was going into the test siding. So I decided to film the next equipment move. But how does King City look like in the fall? Let me show you. The overall scenery here is pretty decent. There's a lot of trees around the platform. And despite going pre-autumn, the fall leaves haven't come out yet. Facing north, you can see there's a lot of trees you can see here. And facing south to the signal, well, it's pretty decent here too. I have to say that this is much better than the Kirby Road crossing because I'm on a platform. But the downside is that there's construction going on at the King City GO station. I'm sure they're adding a second platform just like the Rutherford and Maple GO stations. But all in all, this is not a bad spot with a lot of scenery in the background. And this is at mile 22.73 on the Newmarket sub, where the station road crossing is. Now here is 678's train, doing an equipment move from the Aurora GO station to the Teston siding. It's making way for another southbound train which is coming from Barrie. And that being 636's train, which I didn't bother on seeing. And 678 also has a rear turn too. On the way back from King City, I made a stop at the Slater's Road crossing, mile 31 on the Ballard subdivision. I went there because I got something interesting coming. But before I show you that, here's what the fall scenery looks like. The overall scenery here is pretty decent actually, even though it's by a lumber mill. Facing south by the hot box detector, where you can see that there's a lot of trees you can see. They are starting to turn, but not quite yet. And facing north to the Aurora Road crossing is way more prettier. A lot more fall color, that's for sure. If I wouldn't come back here later on in the fall, this would have been a pretty shot as well. The downside about this spot is that there's no signals here unfortunately. But thankfully I knew there was a southbound coming. There used to be signals at the hot box detector, but unfortunately CN decided to remove them. But all in all, this is not a bad spot on the Ballard sub. But if you weren't gone on a weekday, this spot will be more busier and noisier because of the lumber mill. They usually have that running on the weekdays. So the train I caught here is CN M314. Coming out of the Symington Yard in Winnipeg, Manitoba, and is heading to Macmillan Yard in Toronto. This had another C44-9WL reader, and that being 2514 with a really also setting K3L horn. And the conductor gave me a wave. And trailing second is 2242, which is a DC GFO. Surprised that it wasn't leading. but I will honestly take another 9WL leader, that's for sure. And the race 313 has 95 cars, and there was one rail car after the locomotives. Well, there you have it. There goes CN M313, you can see here. Off it goes to Toronto, making a clear run from Winnipeg. Well, it had to meet with 101 and 105 at Smail today, but I didn't see it because I was on the Berry line. So yeah, now it's making a clear run to Toronto right now. And that's a great way to end off episode 1 of Railfanning the Fall, Season 4. Like, wow. With a 9WL leader. Been catching a lot of them lately. So yeah, that being said though, I really hope you enjoyed episode 1 of Railfanning in the Fall. Definitely a great start to season 4, that's for sure. If you enjoyed this, then please make sure you give this video a really big thumbs up. And subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. Oh, I just heard about K3L. Someone must have gotten a horn salute at Bloomington then, LOL. Anyways, until my next Railfanning video, which will be episode 2 of Railfanning in the fall, I'll see you guys later. Peace out, folks, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And that will be it from me. Bye now.
Well, it wasn't much, but there you have the premiere episode of Season 4 of Railfanning in the Fall. Do me a favor and go subscribe to the following people.
Daniel, the train nerd. I'm just a fan. Elliott.
Micah Walters, Elevators, Roblox, and more.
And Tyler M.
Folks, if you like this first video of Railfanning in the fall, please like the video and subscribe for more. Thank you.
Yep, you heard them. Please make sure you give this video a really big thumbs up and subscribe for more videos if you haven't already. And don't forget to subscribe to John L57. If you want to check out Elfie's Railfanning sale, I will leave a link in the description when you have a chance. Well, episode 1 of Railfanning in the Fall Season 4 has come to an end. In the next episode, we are going to go up north to see if we can get some more fall color. So stay tuned for that. Until then, I will see you guys later. Peace out, folks, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. And that will be it. Bye now.